The backup running back also?
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between
two
Boston
other
and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots.
I ain't trading nobody but them two people.
2 one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Did you switch around the linebackers?
A few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Okay, so you didn't actually switch the position?
No.
Okay. If you had switched the position, that's... Whew. So, did you switch any of their positions?
No, I ain't switched nobody position.
Alright. Did you see the ability CJ got? You have switched them. That's literally just ruining them.
Hey, exit. He's checking.
Because you couldn't get those two abilities together. So you didn't move the outside or the outside, or the middle linebacker to outside.
Here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Back to throw. Bowman. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Bowman. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Pull it high. Hey, team 6.
Just a heads up, this is one of the best people in the league.
They're going to try and throw. And he finds McLaurin. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. On 1st and 10, Bowman. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Look at me.
2nd and 3. Campbell making the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
Got to try to get some type of pressure on him.
Catch made here by
Campbell. Whichever way you go, he's going to throw it the other.
After a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bowman.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good opening drive. That's a tone setter. Bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So anything
So
I'll tell
the
you
opening
from
drive
really
does
late.
yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Running back, and he's got him.
Hey, you ain't gonna have time to
he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
51 is Mike 51.
King from the gun, he'll throw. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. To throw is King. Throwing on 1st down. And he fires one incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Now King, back to the air on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Throwing on 3rd and long. King under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That's been a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right?
You just seen he's willing to send 7
guys giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points.
And that's caught inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 10. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Throwing on 1st down. Bowman. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
60 outlaw, General West.
Now a give running right is Love. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Bryce Love His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the lead grows to 10-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. King. And the pressure gets to him again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken at around the 40. You call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Patriots take over. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. To throw on 2nd down. Bowman. Wide open receiver complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Matchbox light. Brings up 3rd down. Hey, Alpha. Hey, snap.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bowman. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, exit.
Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, huh?
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. What's the
Be 50.
From the gun, Bowman. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots, they
why is Watt playing coverage?
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that makes our score 17-0.
TJ Watt, that deep, whatever the other Watt.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You got a new person named Watt?
This will be taken short. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
You got a new player on your team named Watt?
No.
Then there's only one person on your team named Watt.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
2nd and 13. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. King throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to launch it for Washington. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Monte Nicholson picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
There's 2 Watt right there.
On 1st and 10, Bowman.
Oh, Watts.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. 58, boys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey, wahoo. Let's go. Go.
Operating from the gun, Bowman. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
50, plant. Check 3. 218, chop. Hey, high 7. Look at me. Zipper, get it.
On 1st down, Bowman. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, Bowman. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Hey, Delta. Hey. Let's go.
2nd and 6. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And a rout is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Pass defense is hell, man. If you want to beat them, man, you got to run it.
Ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. King now to throw on second down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bowman. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. Throwing on first down. Bowman. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Bailey now to kick it away after
Maybe
the touchdown.
He wasn't ready for the lead yet.
This one fielded at the 5.
Yeah, but at this pace, he's going to put up 60 on you. Somebody put up 60, you're not ready.
Offense here about ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, another
His
touchdown.
corners are faster than your receivers, so you ain't going to beat them
by
up.
the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Bowman. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 23 yards the pickup there. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A throw complete to Dorsett. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Harris Campbell, his first touchdown of the new season as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that will extend this big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they got the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Watch the slant.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. Got some room at the 30. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Breida. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Check three, check three.
King, off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on
don't you use
skates
Terry
this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
No, the receiver.
Johnston now,
your fastest receiver that's above 80.
I can't get the ball. I don't know. I ain't really thought about that. Shit, I can't even get the goddamn ball.
Actually, I forgot you got Johnson, who is faster, but yeah. This is going to be a hell game for you no matter what happens.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself.
Even I can barely beat him, so you really ain't got no chance.
Backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bowman, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Bowman. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Bowman. Dorsett's got it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10. Bowman.
Oh, what ain't
terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Campbell.
Ooh, I couldn't get on the boo.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Paris Campbell with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and the lead will swell by 1 more. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is King. Off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. King. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Come on, set, 50, plant. Hey, orbit.
I got you, boy.
Shoot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to float this one deep. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. This is Breida, and an alley to run. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Yeah. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or scores in the fantasy football world. Yeah. These points mean a lot.
A lot there. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead.
I ain't been on YouTube or nothing.
On the one side, if you try to take away something
about
positive from this game,
you look at your team and see how you want to play. You trying to throw the ball when you don't have a good QB and you got a running QB.
I'd say give them
so run a running QB
I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before.
Like, what's the reason to go on the trade for that QB if you're not going to...
Come on, this thing was done.
Do running QB plays. You've been better off just keeping the QB you had
they
and
at least
having
get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to turn it around next week
team real quick
as
before
they
you
head
cut the
to
stream
Atlanta
off.
for a matchup with the Falcons.
You hear me?
That'll do it.
Oh, I ain't even gonna cut this shit off.
Okay, 30,000 change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die.
Okay, so they both finally got a point.
Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Go the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Stay packing nobody new, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine.
Yep, 86 throw power. You really can't do nothing with that, man. Like when you want to pass the ball, you need to put in your backup. Put in Trask.
In my next game with that nigga just to see how it turned out. I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about putting me in this game because I said something that could have helped me that I do realize that Trask is good for. He got that conductor shit, so I can make my auto faster and call height faster, and he wouldn't have time to set a lot of that shit up.
Well, most of this shit is almost instant, so it wasn't gonna change too much, but yeah. All right.
So the only way to beat the only way to beat that defense is to run against that shit.
Oh, it ain't the only way. You got to find out how to block it. Yeah, Perriman don't compare to what you had. Rivers should still be your number 2.
I ain't down there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what did the computer pick with those 2 firsts you got?
Probably this lineman right here.
See, you want to get Washington up to 90. Washington should be your number 1, and either Terry or that really fast one should be number 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on. That nigga out. Terry be my number 2. That fast dude gonna be my slot dude.
Terry was my project last year. That boy nice now.
Yeah,
Go to your ends real quick. And I'll tell you what I was gonna do if I'd have kept the team. Go to D tackle. Alright, yeah. Go to your right outside linebacker. I was gonna move Okawa down to D tackle, and then go to your middle linebacker.
D tackle, not D end.
Yeah, D tackle. For the way I play D tackle. Because I was gonna get inside stuff on him, and he'll just be hell for anybody trying to run up the middle. I said go to the middle lineup.
It's too late to change position.
Yes, it's too late to change position. Why you do the shit during the preseason? And him, if you'd have moved him to outside linebacker, he would be 80 overall already. Watts. But you wasn't around, so I couldn't tell you what to do with the team. And go to your strong safety real quick. You got 2 people that you need to be focusing on so that you can get them up. Edmonds, that's 1. And that receiver Washington. You get them to 90 overall, they second ability gonna kick in and it's gonna make your team a lot better.
What you were putting it on? Run support?
Yeah, but really for him it don't really matter. It's the other one. Washington is the one that matters for.
What you mean?
Well, it's completely different the abilities you can get at receiver depending on where you at. Safety is pretty much you're gonna get lumberjack, enforcer, or what's the shit? Universal coverage. You might get screwed and get something like reach elite, but it don't
what
really
if I
matter.
put it on? What if I do hybrid?
It's like I said, it's pretty much the same abilities, and with them being both where it's at, You're in a good spot to get either or. The only one that's really different is zone.
Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they door, they taking notice.
See that inside stuff in that first slot?
Yeah.
That's why you never move him. If you move him, you won't be able to get that back. That's one of those, you got to build him a certain way to be able to have that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing with Bush. You don't move Bush.
It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up.
What I need to put it on now, or it don't matter?
It don't matter. It ain't gonna change no ability, so you can put it on pretty much whatever you want. I was going Power Rush so that he can be like a complete player, but
I just put it on power move.
Again, Minka's abilities are set, so it don't really matter what you want to put it on. Like I said, Washington's the one that it matters.
What I need to put it on?
Me personally, I wanted Route Apprentice on him, so I went Route Runner. Now you gotta get that one more upgrade for him. Go Power Rusher with him. So that you can see, this is how I built up Watt. I was able to get the ability in the first slot, and then I just started focusing on other shit. So now if you can get Power Rusher above Run Stopper before it gets to 90, you'll get a pass rushing ability. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you got awareness. Fuck. That is not one you want. How close is Watts? Watts.
Come on. I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, one foot is set, boy,
Run Stopper.
Footsteps coming, but we coming for the jet. We ain't gonna run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch,
TJ, it don't matter. Do whatever you want with him. It's gonna be a while before he's in position for anything. Me personally, I would start Agnew and TJ at my top 2 corners. I would go deep threat or route runner now. He already got his slot ability. Unless you just gonna keep him in the slot no matter what.
All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit.
5 awareness, wow. That's horrible.
You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. Got me booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Going big, going big. Everybody know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was saying no they can't act like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everybody know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was saying no they can't acting like they know me. Cause I'm P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird. So I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the lines in.
So yeah, you didn't change the team that much, but you didn't make adjustments I would've to make the team better. Man, you need to just put the upgrade points on everybody. You playing around. Like, they should have never just been there on your thing that long.
That's a hot dog on the place. I ain't even dealing with training and shit. Nigga just got another throw power. Hey, I'm finna rock with this bitch.
Sound like you wasn't really ready to be in a franchise yet. You just ended to be in it. And these niggas just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just some steps behind shit. It ain't that I ain't ready. I just, you know, I'm just getting my feet wet with these niggas. I ain't for fuck with these niggas in a minute. I'm seeing shit that I ain't been seeing. Like, I've been playing ordinary niggas, bro. I just gotta get back and see the shit that these niggas like to do. See what the fuck work with all this little bitty shit. I'm gonna pick up on that shit. By mid-season, I'll be a little bit better.
Know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
I don't play nobody. I play everybody in this whole Lord.
You play the AFC East and the NFC South.
It's gonna be a rough year. It'll be be in the headline talking about what happened to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. They're from undefeated Super Bowl runner-up. It is.
Hey, Bill, do you think that Super Bowl loss goddamn crushed their morale?
People would wonder that.
Foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bet, be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. 16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
You had Taysom Hill on your practice squad?
Hey, I ain't know I had it. Nigga, this a legend league. I ain't know I had it. I don't even know how good the nigga is. This is a legend league. I can't remember see what's on nigga. Shit, nigga been raped my little team.
Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I blame she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. 16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
So you saw them, see what you have on. You just did it anyway. Yeah, see what kind of linebackers you have anyway. You might not be good enough to play. Yeah, he's not going to play for you. You know what kind of linebackers you got? You still signed that dude? Can you switch positions in this league?
No. Yeah, you can, but you gotta be in the offseason. You can't do no position change during the season.
So you gonna roll without a left outside linebacker?
No, they gonna make me sign one. They gonna probably make me sign one.
That's the point. Why would you cut him and take a penalty when? But there's no point in cutting him right now.
I mean, nigga really don't need none of you niggas. I just don't want nobody to come snap them motherfuckers off my practice card in case I do need them because some other niggas get hurt. Hey, check this out, right? They gave everybody one offensive super X factor and one defensive X factor and one superstar trait in the league. And everything that you had on your people already, like they erased it. So everybody only got one offense, one defense, and one superstar.
And that's what they chose?
What?
You got your 70 overall player with the ability?
Yeah. I was just asking you don't think that's smart?
No.
Why?
Because he got the X factor, but guess what? Unless he plays, it's not gonna help you at all.
But he played though. That's my star and safety.
No abilities. Okay, but he has no abilities at 70 overall.
You say he had no ability. I get that.
Not a single ability.
But look, he 21 years old, and I could build him.
You could have found somebody with at least 80 overall. Everybody young in this shit. You could have found somebody better to do that with.
Man, this nigga gonna be a 90. Hey, this is not the league that you in with a bunch of niggas just on that level now. You see what I'm saying? This one of them the old leave me and T Gary being them type of cat.
Okay, I get that, but
they gonna be
you
easy to
put the shit
build
on
this dude
Lattimore.
up. Huh?
You could put the shit on Lattimore.
Yeah. I didn't know I could. I'm trying to build this nigga up, but I can build Lattimore.
My whole point is there's so many young people that you could have put it on. Like, was he just normal or something? And that's why you put it on him?
That plus he 21, I could build him to a 90 overall player in one season. 90 plus overall player in one season. Cause it only take him.
If you can get him to 90 in one season, then yeah.
Look, it's 2,530 XP. You see what I'm saying? Just to get an attribute point. He already at 2181, and I ain't even did my game prep, my training, none of this. Just another league, I just jumped in and played my game. But when I do that, put that shit on goal, and he get like 4,000 XP a week, then just say he get 3 or 4 picks and he win player of the week. You see all that shit gonna boost her. You see all them XP, that's like 12 in 1 week. That's 6 points in 1 game. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna do it. That's why I did that shit. Shit, all them other niggas, everybody got legends and good players, so it really ain't no sense of making your good player better than what he really already is. Shit, I'd rather build another little nigga up, know what I'm saying? Have me an extra nigga out that bitch that you can't compete with, you see what I'm saying? Cause everybody gonna be focusing on them little young regular niggas. Everybody gonna just study these legs. I'm finna build all these niggas up to be 99. Hell, team stacked 99 niggas out there. Shit, once you put that shit on a nigga that's 90, you can only get 10 attribute points. I can get up to 29 attribute points with this dude. Out of 29 attributes, I can get this dude's speed to at least a 95. 95 speed safe.
You hope. They ain't guaranteed. That's the one thing you gotta remember. All them points is not guaranteed you gonna get them.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the way I build my cornerback, I normally get at least 3 or 4 with all my cornerbacks, the way I build them. Like, in any league I build them. I get at least 3 or 4, you know what I'm saying? But because I realize they give you your points off of really how you perform on the field. So it's like, if your dude ain't really performing that well, but he just, you know what I'm saying, he out there, they gonna give him some small type shit, but that nigga out there really making plays, catching interceptions and shit. That when them niggas be getting like them speed boost, them high catch shit when they be DB. You know that certain things that you know what I'm saying, just they don't give you on the regular. The better you perform, the better chance you get some shit like that when you do your game.
You right about that. Lower your overall, the more you get for winning awards and shit, but your strategy only works if you do well with them.
I know I'm doing well. That's only why I did this shit. And then I got I did the same thing. What his name is? Nicole Hardman. And I made John Ross my superstar.
So you traded for Hardman, or he was just on somebody free agent pool?
I traded for him. I traded my left outside linebacker for him for John Ross, and I traded what I traded for this nigga here. I traded Michael Thomas for Nicole Hardman. Straight up. Michael Thomas with no abilities, no nothing. Just Michael Thomas for Nicole Hardman. And I made this nigga my ex at the same reason. He's 21 years old. But his shit hidden, so I gotta pay all his down. But his shit still only 27-14. You see what I'm saying? Just to get a point. And then when he do all his shit, like he already got a point, and he finna get another one. I'm gonna put that shit on deep first. I had put my they let me put my superstar X Factor on another player until You know what I'm saying? He play out his down, and that shit say hidden. You know, once that shit go away, then I gotta take the effect off the other player. But anytime anybody who put their player on that, so I put that shit on Archie Manning. They get this nigga pro reads. Nigga got inside dead eye, conductor, homer, red zone dead
Why
eye.
Archie Manning instead of Drew Brees?
Cause I ain't playing with Drew Brees. I'm playing with Archie Manning. He fast. I like him better.
But they both slow, right?
Pretty much.
One speed. Oh my God.
Oh, I ain't
Really?
I ain't even look at it all day. He was a lead and I just wanted to play with. I knew he wasn't gonna keep that shit, and so that's why I said fuck that shit. I just threw it on.
Yeah, but for one speed, you're just better off using your own Breeze.
I try using Breeze since you say so. And he is better. I'm looking at that nigga
At least,
now.
and Breeze would have all 5 abilities.
What is all 5?
Hit circle. Go to Archie Manning.
Oh, you talking about he had that? The nigga probably would have got Omaha too, whatever that shit is. That shit where you can read the defense.
You see how you need to be 95 overall for Archie Manning to get his 5th building? Yeah, it looked like you just making bad choices over here. At least with this QB shit.
Man, it gonna pay off.
Archie ain't gonna pay off. Your DB might pay off, but Archie's not paying off.
I'm gonna use
Drew is clearly the better quarterback, and he's only 1 speed slower.
I started trading too.
McAllister, yeah, if you can get something for him, trade him.
I'm finna get my other quarterback back too. What his name is? This nigga here. I'm finna show. What team is it?
Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Where they try, keep a different vibe.
And you gotta cut somebody? Because you signed that player off the practice squad?
This finna be my quarterback right here. And you know why? Just
Aaron Brooks.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do a trade for somebody, why not try to get one of these really?
No, this dude signed him out my practice squad. He finna get him back.
It don't look like you want to use a fast quarterback. I don't get you. The way you just played that last game, you don't even want to use a fast quarterback.
I'm gonna use Drew Brees just to see. I'm still gonna get my dude back.
Hey, just go look at all NFL and go look at the fastest QBs.
It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? What I do?
See, go get like a Cordell Stewart or Vince Young or somebody.
Man, them niggas ain't trading them players. I know he got his superstar on Vince Young. He not trading.
Well, yeah, he ain't trading Vince Young, but let's see. Culpepper. Who got Vic?
Nigga by the bed, partner.
No, what team?
The Falcons.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, go find one of these QBs You want a fast QB? Go get one of the good ones.
We got 2 quarterbacks.
See, hey. See, exactly. You can go get one of them. See, that's my whole point. Go get one of them instead of trying to get Aaron Brooks.
I wasn't finna trade now for Aaron Brooks, but a goddamn next year 6.
Yeah, but if you gonna get a running quarterback, wouldn't you want to have a good running quarterback? Aaron Brooks is still shitty.
Yeah. Oh, that nigga right quick. What he trying to do? Jumping these niggas in, Bob Bush. Hey, nigga.
How the Vikings got a couple fast quarterbacks. Figure out which one is he using, Culpepper or Tarkenton. Chase Rubber.
These niggas cold, but they ain't gonna give me shit.
People claiming they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me When I've been magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
That nigga with the eagle ain't on the phone.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, start the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it, how about it? Rep, where you from? Where you post, department, your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man on me, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, them are not the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flyer field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead. Try. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze or won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or a bed. Do what you can to do, make it next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just spell my wheels. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving that soldier shield. My doing that cold is chill. So it's treacherous, I effortlessly show skills. Yeah, listen. First off the edge like I don't know no feel. See that candy in my eyes, they know it's real.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They LA they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, Be liking my flavor, I think it's time.
Yeah, I'll do that too. Thanks for the advice. Hello. How you doing?
Pretty good. I need 10 off my phone, please.
Where'd you get that mask from?
Well, I was supposed to wear them, and it makes it hard to breathe. It just makes it a lot easier to breathe.
Cutting it? Yeah, I'll do that too. Thanks for the advice. Hello. How you doing?
Pretty good. I need 10 off my phone, please.
Where'd you get
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got choked long, I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things pull out the vip. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Posse, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We giving a show, but can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. Ace dog it like rocket fuel.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. Slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash.
it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Call us dangerous. Ain't too many can play with us. See what this game here taking us. No barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much. Actions be louder than words, man. I just wanna be heard. For your mom to your pop to the beat to the birds, man. Cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my home team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. I put so my frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ride it. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't pound us around me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bump it. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black. Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh,
Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. This team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass.